Postseason baseball on the show is in full swing. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a must-win situation. It's so overused. But even though this isn't technically a must-win game, boy, you go down 3-0 to this bunch, well, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. So they need to come up with a huge effort here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Juan Lagares makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-6.
Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little four-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy, and that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Number 6 will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and he's got himself a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there, he was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He waits, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. As you can see, he got him way out ahead of that changeup, but he still kept his hands back, and he was able to yank that ball down the line. He just couldn't avoid that big old glove down there at third base.
Dylan Herrera will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here's the first offering. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mets lead one. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. Trevor May will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Billy Hamilton will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Johnny Stromer will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far, as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
One on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 1-2. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
This is a situation where you wonder how much of his concentration is on first base and how much of it is on home plate. Because if you're not 100% locked in on the guy at the plate, folks will make you pay it this way.
In is Joey Votto now. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is how you got to do it. If you give up a two-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Alex Gordon will get his first opportunity now. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Todd Frazier will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off to Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
First pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. Just does manage to get a piece there if this is bounced foul. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runners on first with one down. Here comes a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two-two pitch on the way. Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. Brown's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Jed Lowry now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-0 Cincinnati. Will Metzger will stand in now, hoping to duplicate the performance he turned in last time out, albeit in a losing effort.
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin that loss on him. He was tremendous. He just needed a little more help.
First pitch coming. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Dominic Smith steps in now. First offering on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. He's ready now. The pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
A runner at second. Nobody out. Here's the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Now the 1-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Gomer is there. Let's see if they try it. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Kevin Kowalczyk will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The next pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Mets 1. Devin Mesoraco will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Now here it comes. And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
In now, Matt Latos tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
He's set, now the pitch. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And now Latos makes contact with the bunt as he puts it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Billy Hamilton will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Metzger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 2-1. Trevor May will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. It sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Juan Lagares will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos. 2 away.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Number 6 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Stepping in now, Dylan Herrera, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. for the 0-1. He'll check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Johnny Stromer will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Joey Votto will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly and he just yanks it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
2-1 now to Gordon. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Todd Frazier will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
From the stretch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-1 home. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lagares is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
And I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. The second and a bobble on the exchange, but they're going to give him the out anyway. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Fastball called for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He waits, now the pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. Reds out in front, 4-2. Dylan Herrera will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Dylan Herrera.
First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The batter, shortstop, Will Metzger.
Will Metzger will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch to him. Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 home. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2-0 on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 2-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats, it feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of this series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
.1-0 on the way. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. He'll get it into second.
Up next for the Mets.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Kevin Pawalczyk will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Fouled straight back. 4 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Comes set. Now the pitch. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, you know, he hasn't earned it.
Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Trevor May. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Charlie Culberson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Charlie.
First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Matt Latos will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. That's a nice job right there.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Now he runs up and gets this one down. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
He can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. It's almost too easy.
Johnny Stromer will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Oh, and a great swing right there. That's his 3rd RBI of the night, and he continues to swing the bat well.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Matt Cain is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1 on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Juan Lagares will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Number 6 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a liner towards second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this game can certainly humble you at times. I mean, he makes an A-plus play just to get a glove on the ball, but that throw completely misses its mark. So for all his efforts, he'll wind up getting hit with an error. Unfair.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Dylan Herrera will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. First pitch coming. Changeup called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and they take a 7-5 lead.
I don't quite know what the reasons are here behind this. Obviously, you give a lot of credit to the guys swinging the bats, but rare is the ball game where you can put a whooping on a guy like this. I mean, you might see this once a season.
Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound, and that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Franklin Morales is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. In now, Will Metzger. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch it. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and He lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Dominic Smith. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Lowry back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Going a good live fastball there for Morales. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pause, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Kevin Kowalczyk will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Come on, Red. Come on, now.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the first pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Matt Cain. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Stromer is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's the Mets 8 and the Reds 5. Alex Gordon will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now here's the pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Now Gordon awaits the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Number 6 is there, and he has it for the out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's Kane now, the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds are down in order, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Tyler Clippard will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Tyler Clippard.
Juan Lagares will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Stepping in now, number 6, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Now the 2-0 home. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Two-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? He comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's giving up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a third pitch.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Oh, you are killing me.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now, and he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit.
Dylan Herrera will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
The 1-0 pitch.
1 ball.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Pickoff move to second. Runners back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that's 4 straight hits against him now, and of the 4, this might be the hardest hit of them all. 1 run will score on the play, and they're really making him sweat out there now.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Will Metzger. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Dominic Smith will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
I tell you what, I didn't think he had a chance in heck of catching this thing, but he winds up making an incredible play. And then he's got the presence of mind to recognize the situation in front of him and get the ball in quickly to get the double play.
In now, Kevin Kowalczyk. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Mets lead it 12-5. Devin Mesoraco will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Charlie Culberson will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Kane ready, the 1-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Trout back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Curtis Livingston will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Curtis Livingston.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Addison Reed will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Eric Campbell will grab a bat and loosen up here as he'll bat for the pitcher Kane here.
Number 20, Eric Campbell.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Low for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One on the way. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
The 1-2. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, that was a slider, but he didn't seem to have too much trouble with that one. He rips this right down the line. He'll wind up making it into second with a leadoff double.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Into the box, number 6. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
So I've got to think this is a lack of communication right there. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Well, this ball doesn't get too far away from home plate, so that makes the catcher have to make a decision. And he decides to try to force it in there at second base, but he winds up throwing it away.
Standing in now, Dylan Herrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He's ready, now the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Get these guys.
Comes set, now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Go.
Here comes the 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get 1, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Will Metzger will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. From the belt, kicks and deals. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The Mets are out on top, 13-5. Chase Whitley will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Whitley.
Billy Hamilton will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Go, Billy.
Here comes the 2-1. And he pulls it to deep right field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Johnny Stromer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Joey Votto will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch in. He takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. Oh, he gets in front of the changeup here and just pulls it through the hole on the right side. It's a 2-out hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's a base hit for Gordon.
Well, this game is long since decided, but these guys, they're showing they just won't quit. He drives this pitch for a solid base hit.
Todd Frazier will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded to right at third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this wild affair. Sean Marshall will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dominic Smith will dig in. He homered back in the fourth.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
And here's a fastball from Marshall. Good pitch as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Mike Trout will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch coming. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his third, but he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
Into the box now, Kevin Pawalczyk, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still hold a relatively sizable lead. Jed Lowry will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lowry waits. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No problem here. 1 away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. So take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Now another 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Charlie Culberson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
All right, make it count.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There to get it is right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail by a bunch. Taylor Teagarden will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Mason Williams will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 13, Mason Williams.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and this starts to beg the question about what exactly you're trying to accomplish out there. I mean, I think you need to consider playing station to station right now and not trying to run things up even more.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. EK, you can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Number 6 will have a shot at making this a 5-hit ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Pause. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember. No doubt about it.
David Wright will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Dylan Herrera will stand in, and he's been a run-producing machine in this one with 5 RBIs. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when you give up a clutch homer like that this late in the game that gives the other team a lead, you know you're kicking yourself a little bit. And how are you going to refocus now and get back into this game?
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Will Metzger. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1.
Now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
The 1-0 home. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
1-1 pitch on the way. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 4 runs here in this half inning. So 1-2 with 1 away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Dominic Smith will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken there by Lowry. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 17-5. Chris Heisey will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Sean Kelly will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Sean Kelly.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here it comes. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to touch this. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Billy Hamilton will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. One strike offering now to Hamilton. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Right is there, 1 away.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop.
Johnny Stromer will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First offering on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up, they're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Reds down to their final out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top, 17-6. Good night from Cincinnati.
The winning pitcher is Matt Cain. Loss goes to Matt Latos. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please try